Hello everyone, this is E. Gautami from AAA section. This is my CA2 assignment of analog circuits. Topic: explain the need block diagram of IC 555 timer and explain its operation and pin configuration. Introduction to IC 555 timer. The IC 555 timer is a versatile and widely used integrated circuit. It can operate its various modes such as a stable and monostable and bistable. Understanding the block diagram and pin configuration is essential for effective use. Need block diagram of IC 555 timer. The block diagram visually represents the internal component of the IC. It consists of comparators, flip-flops, and output stages. Each block plays a crucial role in determining the timer operation. Internal components. Comparators. The two voltage comparators compare the input voltage levels with the reference voltages. The first comparator sets the flip-flop when the input voltage exceeds 2 by 3 of the supply voltage. The second comparator resets the flip-flop when the input voltage drops between 1 by 3 of the supply voltage. Here you can see the diagram of voltage comparators, and it compares the flip-flops when the output voltage and the input voltage exceeds 2 by 3 of the supply voltage. In the circuits, when the input voltage drops below 1 by 3 and it exceeds the supply voltage. Internal components of flip-flop. Here you can see the function table of inputs and outputs. The flip-flop is responsible for controlling the output state of the IC based on the comparator signals. It changes its states when triggered by the comparators, thus generating the output pulse. The output state can be either high or low depending on the timing configuration. Pin configuration. The IC555 has 8 pins, each serving a distinct purpose. The pins include VCC, GND and trigger output threshold, discharge, control voltage and reset. Familiarity with these pins is essential for proper circuit design and functionality. Configuration and functionality of IC555. Power supply pins. Pins 1 GND and 8 VCC are used for power supply connections. Pin 1 connects to ground while pin 8 connects to the positive supply voltage. Proper voltage levels are necessary for the timer to operate effectively. Here you can see the 3V3 and GND and the operate effectively. P1 connects to ground while P8 connects to the positive supply voltage. Proper voltage levels are necessary for the timer to operate effectively. Trigger and threshold pins. A pin to trigger initiates the time cycle when a low signal is applied. Pin 6 threshold compares the voltage across the timing capacitor to a reference voltage. These pins are crucial for defining the time intervals in monostable mode. Operation in monostable mode. In monostable mode, the IC produces a single output pulse in response to a trigger. The duration of the pulse is determined by the resistor and capacitor connected to the timer. This mode is often used for timers, pulse generators, and delay circuits. Here you can see the block diagram of monostable mode, and it is often used for timers. Operation in a stable mode. In a stable mode, the 555 timer generates a continuous square wave output. The frequency and duty cycle can be adjusted using external resistance and comparators. This mode is commonly used in clock pulses and LED flashes. Applications of IC555 timer. The IC555 timer is widely used in timer circuits, oscillators, and pulse generators. It is also employed in applications like frequency modulation and LED control. Its adaptability makes it a popular choice in both educational and industrial projects. Summary and conclusion. The IC555 timer is a proper tool in electronic device designed with the multiple operating modes. Understanding its block diagram and pin configuration enhances its effective application. Mastery of the 555 timer open pathways to innovative circuits design and solution. Thank you. This is G. Gautami from AAA section.